We meet up with Kirari and Chie in front of the dorm. Then we head to the club in Koza. Wait, we're dressed as a girl again? The van still feels shaky and bad. It makes us tired, but this feeling is already indispensable to our trip. Wak wak. Kirari sounds carefree. Are we okay without any rehearsals? In contrast, I'm worried. Today, we'll get on the stage as a surprise guest. We'll leave our instruments to the club workers beforehand. They said they'd set up everything for us, but I'm worried because people have different tastes for the monitor speaker outputs. Usually, people have a chance to set up beforehand, even though it's a surprise performance. Well, maybe I shouldn't be too fussy. I know that's the atmosphere in that club, but I'm still worried.
今から緊張してたって仕方ないよ。今日は正式な出演ってわけでもないんだし、楽しもう。
But still, we want to impress, always. I feel like I'm a coward when a cautious person like Chie tells me that.
大丈夫ですよ。今日はたくさん演奏したし、喜んでもらえてたじゃないですか。
Even Kashiwara encourages me. Yeah, I know, but...
Shikanosukeはさ、きっと対抗心があるんだよね。
Chie giggles.
前すごいバンド見ちゃったんでしょ？それに勝ちたいとか、それより受けたいとか、そんな風に思ってるんじゃないの？Shikanosukeって結構負けず嫌いだからね。
Maybe you're right.
シカ君は正しいよ。ロックはね、戦いなんだから。
Rock is war and we're gonna come out victorious. Even though Kirari says that, I don't know if she's serious. Then we enter the club for the third time. The owner is pleased because we come often. He talks to me so rapidly that I can't understand him. I can't even tell if it's English or Japanese. I can guess though, since we performed today, I'm dressed up like a girl. He must be saying something about it. He's like, where's the guy that— oh, and then he sees us. I'm a bit nervous looking like this, but since there are many foreign girls in here, my height isn't too conspicuous. Some girls look even more masculine than me. We got a couple of traps in the house. We sit at a table to wait until our performance. The club is full, so we have to take a table in the back. Since we look like a group of 4 girls, guys try to pick us up in shaky Japanese from time to time. A waiter puts a drink on my table. I see a black man who obviously looks like a soldier winking at me. Oh god, dude, you're in for a surprise later. I get confused at first, but whatever. I take the drink and smile back at him, and he grins, showing his white teeth. A US Marine soldier is flirting with me. I'm moved and scared. Many guys have talked to me when I was in drag, but that guy must be the strongest so far. What happens if he finds out I'm actually a man? Yeah, that's actually scary, like the stronger they are. Uh-oh. I sip on the drink. Man, it's not Coke. It has liquor in it. Oh god, what did he put in it? It smells like tequila. This cocktail is called Mexicola or something. It's stronger than it tastes. What's that guy trying to do? Make me drunk? Probably. I stare at the glass while thinking how to reject him in case something really happens.
食べないと冷めちゃうよ。
Kirari urges me. A freshly made pizza's on the table. Pizza!
みんなの視線からすると、ここではShikanosukeが一番モテてるような気がする。あなたって外国人受けするのかしらね。外国に移住したら幸せになれるかもしれないよ。
How am I the like the prettiest girl here? The fuck? We got Kashiwara, Chie, Kirari here. All 3 of them are prettier, cuter, and everything else than me. Somehow I'm the hottest girl? Those guys have no taste, man. Chie looks serious. No, hey, it scares me. It's guys who seem interested in me. Or maybe it's just like they're so scared of the other 3 girls because they think they're out of their league. And then they see an uggo like me amongst them and like, oh, easy target. That's our way into the group. So they've seen like, oh, they want to get to Kashiwara or Kirari, but like, oh, our easiest way to get there is through the ugly girl. You know? Through me.
そうは言うけど、男性同士の結婚が認められてる国だってあるよ。
Oh, yeah. Or otherwise, you know, you can... There are people, maybe, they are very rare, but you know, some might even do the special onda treatment if they really want it. Even if some laws allow it, My feelings don't allow it. That's a pity. No, it isn't. You think I'm your toy.
でも鹿くんの美しさはグローバルワイドだと思うよ。思うよね。
そうね。私も前島さんは自分で思ってるよりもずっと綺麗だと思いますよ。もっと自信を持ってください。
The thing is, I don't want to be beautiful. I don't want to be pretty as a girl. So that's not a... I don't want to be confident about that. I don't want to be confident about it. You guys compliment me on my drag, but I'm not comfortable with it. I know there are some perverts in this world who like me, but I can't be more beautiful than real girls? No way! You're just kidding me. I get heated up. This is again for me. A waiter puts a blue drink in front of me. What the fuck? I look at the direction he points. Another Marine soldier is brightly smiling at me. I forcefully put on a smile on my twitching face and wave at him. No, I'm just an easy target. I'm pretty sure that's it. There's no way I'm hot. Not hotter than you three. Kirari looks upset for some reason. Shit. Excellent timing. I can't even object. I said the blue drink recklessly. It definitely has alcohol and they're all trying to get me drunk.
そろそろ現実を認めた方がいいわよ。
I'm pretty sure all those Marine guys are just sort of working together to get me drunk and then later they're gonna gangbang me in the back or something. I think it's time. Oh, that's what she said. Chie acts like she proved something, and I don't like it. And it doesn't matter to these girls if I accept your reality or not. But I still can't come up with objections. I gulp down the Mexicola. Momentarily, I wonder if it's okay to drink before the performance, but it's wasteful if I don't finish them, and it's their favor. It isn't going to be a problem, and I can't stay sober now. Besides rock and roll, they always go on stage drunk, right?
No, Another
one? Are you fucking shitting me? Here comes the third one. While I'm drinking recklessly, our turn comes up. A middle-aged foreign man from the other night is singing on the stage. We're supposed to be called by the MC when his band finishes.
ちょっと大丈夫？飲みすぎじゃない？顔真っ赤だよ。
I'm probably fucking drunk right now, or at least tipsy, right? Chie looks worried. What is she saying? She's the one who urged me to drink when I started drinking in frustration. Shut up! Drunkenness is a punk rocker's minimum requirement. You can leave playing sober to some cowardly idiots. I spit some really nasty words in frustration. I know it's nasty even in drunkenness. Yeah, even though I called all of you cowardly idiots because you're all sober. I get a bit worried when Kirari agrees joyously.
ちょっと、本当に顔が真っ赤ですよ。気休めかもしれないですけど、これ飲んでください。
What are you giving me? Water? Kashiwara hands me a glass of water. Even she's worried about me. I take the glass. Then an announcement echoes in the whole club. Second Literature Club! We still haven't figured out a name. Applause follows, even though nobody knows our band. People are joyous. It's funny to see people clapping with big gestures to our very reserved band name. Anyways, we stand up proudly like professional wrestlers, called onto the ring. The applause gets bigger. Kirari answers by waving her hands. I hold up a fist. I get usually embarrassed, but I'm fine thanks to the alcohol. Yeah, it's loosened me up. Time to put on a show. When the MC says something in English, the crowd splits apart just like Moses split the water. I learned that in Bible study. Moses escaped from foreigners, but it's foreigners who welcome us on the stage now. And we're going to play rock that was used to be called devil's music. I'm even dressed like a woman. Even worse, I'm drunk. The Bible study teacher would cry he'd roll around in his grave. I let the teachers cry for the rock's sake. Kirari announces something in English. The audience seems to understand what she says, even though she said she wasn't confident. I don't understand what she says anyway. In the meantime, I get my bass and replace the previous bassist. I put the bass strap on my shoulder and do a thumbs up. He smiles and kisses my cheek. Dude, what the fuck? I get shocked, but it's just an ordinary Western greeting, even common among men. I'm not being mistaken for a girl. I convince myself of this and smile back to him. Yeah, dude, thanks, okay? The audience laughs out loud when Kirari says something. Did she crack that American joke she was talking about? We told her not to, but it seems that she did it anyway. She has guts. Kirari don't give a shit. I feel like it's something you should have known that from the beginning, man. Kirari just goes for it if she wants something or wants to do something. I've got to show my guts too, but I can't crack jokes in English. So instead, I'll impress them with my performance. I guess I hate to lose after all. I usually try not to think about winning or losing in performances, because there are too many great players around me that I can never beat. Our performance begins. Oh yeah.
We wish to like to perform rock music!
Oh my god, Kirari's English, beautiful. Yeah! After Kirari's declaration, our sound starts to flow. Since I'm worried about the sound, I listen to Kashiwara's guitar, but there's no problem. Her sound is not like the practice earlier. She sounds aggressive now. She's doing fine. As she said on top of the lighthouse, this could be our band's last performance. Maybe she's thinking about that. We gotta go out with a bang, baby. The audience seems to like us, probably thanks to the alcohol. That definitely helps. Since they're not here for music only, we feel more comfortable to play. We don't have to be serious like when we perform in front of an unfamiliar audience, but we can play happily without disturbing the audience's happy evening. We're lucky to be able to perform in this place at the end of our tour, as if freeing an injured wild bird into nature. We're returning rock music to its home. Maybe it's the alcohol that makes me feel that way. Bye, rascal! Be happy! Those meaningless words come to mind, and I want to shout them. It's hard to move even though I'm in my usual clothes, women's clothes, and the bass is also hard to play because it's not set right for me. But the girls are playing as usual, even though they have the same condition. Kirari looks fine. Her stuffed animal is dangling happily from her mic as usual. I shouldn't be complaining. I don't know if I'm really drunk, but my fingers move fine, and I can get the pitch right. My head feels a bit feverish, but it's not affecting my performance. The song is called Let's Jump. We talked that we might want to cover New York punk songs, but we decided to do our own original songs. This is the first song we made, and we've played it numerous times. My fingers remember everything. The audience seems to like it. The next one, Kimi no Mote, or Motu, is also welcome. We play My Way lastly. I'm bummed that everybody likes it the best. We messed with this song in a spring practice, but I never thought we'd play it here. But the audience loves it. In the middle of our performance, the vocalist from a previous band comes up on stage in excitement. He shares the mic with Kirari and starts singing. Damn, he's trying to steal our thunder. He just comes on like, let me sing with you too. Then the whole club raves up. After My Way, Kirari shouts a song named not on the set list. We start playing that song anyway. Before a man sings, Kirari sings, and the audience sings. Dang, it's a whole party up in here, right? We must just be messing up. The crowd is messing up too. We just keep playing endlessly. I sort of like this. This is a more free, carefree environment, right? It's not serious. It's not like we need to please people who came here that bought a ticket just to see us. We're just all drunk and having fun with music, and we're all singing blah blah blah. Kirari is shouting in Okinawa dialect. Nihei biru, nakuru naisa. I wonder what that means. I have no clue. Somebody hands me a beer between the songs, really? And I gulp it on the stage. Chug, chug, chug! It looks like a beer, but it's much stronger. I'm not a chicken, so I forcefully gulp it down. My head spins. Oh god, there's a roofie in there. My fingers fumble. My bass lets out an unexpected notes. Is this really okay as my last performance on this tour? I look at Kashiwara, and she's also playing like that, smiling with a red face. Somebody must have given her a drink as well. Damn, we're all getting fucking drunk. I've never seen her that red before, so I get worried. Are you alright? Kashiwara smiles. She's having the time of her life, and she starts strumming. She's perfectly drunk. I'm worried, but she puts her face near mine, smiling. What's that?
そうですよ。昼間一緒に聞いたじゃないですか。
We practiced earlier? Yeah, it's a song we played earlier. I didn't notice because of the different arrangements. Okay, I got it. I tried to arrange it on the spot, but I can't think of it, so I just play it just like earlier. Kashiwara looks happy when I play along. Shine follows us, and it sounds like a song already, but Kirari still hasn't noticed. She's just shouting randomly in Okinawan dialect. She's just repeating that. Then somebody hands me another bottle. I check it, and it's a beer bottle, but the content is different. Oh god, we shouldn't drink that. The person who handed me that is a horny-looking middle-aged white man, and our eyes meet. He smirks. Oh god, don't drink it, dude. Definitely don't drink. I feel like he just challenged me, so I gulp it down. Oh, that's a big mistake, dude. The moment that it says that it was a horny old dude, you're sort of like, nope, hell no. The alcohol burns my throat. I continue playing while bearing the headache. I can't hear the melody anymore. The drums, guitar, audience's noise, everything is off. On top of those, the stage lights and reflection on the instruments make me dizzy. My head is spinning. I'm totally drunk now. My hands are moving automatically, but I'm not even sure it sounds like music anymore. Is this okay? What the hell? That's it for my inner dialogue. It's okay. It's fun. I keep scratching my face. Nankurunai-san! Kirari is still shouting it. What does Nankurunai-san mean? I can't remember anything after that. Holy shit, that was a blur. I wake up on the hard floor. I sneeze. There's no blanket or anything. I'm lying naked. Really naked? What the fuck? It's dark around, and there are people lying all over. Did we just have like a giant orgy? What the fuck happened? It looks like hell, but I'm actually inside geisha. Why am I naked? People aren't dead. I can see them breathing. They probably couldn't make it to their houses last night. There are men and women of different skin colors lying on the floor. This scenery looks like nothing but punk. Did I fall asleep after the performance last night? I see a red mark on my belly shaped like my base. My breath smells like alcohol. When I get up, long hair touches my back. I'm still dressed in drag. I must have done something like a striptease in tipsiness. I'm still wearing underwear, thankfully. Then what the hell did we strip off? Didn't it say we were naked? Now we did a striptease, but we're still wearing underwear and everything? What? But I don't feel comfortable just in this. I find my skirt on the floor. I pick it up and wear it, but it doesn't feel that different. I want my shirt, but I can't find it. Okay, so we were like, didn't they see like the stuffing of our bra and shit then? We took off our shirt and skirt apparently. I feel horrible even though I did this myself. Yep, that's the drunk life, man. Sometimes you do shit that you regret. I'm so thirsty I can't even reflect on what I did. Should I go to the restroom to get tap water? Or can I get a bottled one from the counter? I walk to the entrance anyway, and I find Chie, Kirari, and Kashiwara sleeping on the couch in the back. They even have blankets on them. Why do they have blankets and I don't? And you're sleeping together on the couch while I was on the cold hard floor? I'm pretty sure the guys just figured out that I was a guy at some point, right? And they're just like, alright, let's just fucking let him lay there. Aww. That's kind of adorable, you know? Especially Kirari just drooling there with like bottles and cans just on their lap and everything. Aww. Yep, that's what it looks like. That's what they look like after a hard night of rock and roll. They're fast asleep, comfortable and peacefully. On the contrary, I'm half naked, missing clothes and almost catching a cold. I feel a grudge against them. I walk up to them with vengeance. I meant to pull some prank on them. I touch their breasts. Really? That's our prank? Oh yeah. Ha! You girls, you're gonna get so pranked on this one. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I'm moving very naturally without remorse or nervousness, thanks to the alcohol. Or maybe I'm not really awake. I touch Chine's first. Oh yeah, squiggle wiggle. Her clothes and bra are getting in the way, but I grab her boob until I feel the softness. Oh god. She frowns and turns. She gets out of my hand. The feel isn't too good because of the bra. Yeah, there's not much there. Next, I touch Kirari. I must have lost my sense of fear already. I stick my hand into her clothes. Into her clothes, like underneath it? I feel the bra, and I slip my fingers into it. Damn, dude! He still has the alcohol in his blood, right? So, that obviously makes him much more courageous than otherwise. She must be feeling uncomfortable. She tightly crosses her arms, so I have to withdraw my hand. Dude, you know all the times that, Chie said sexual harassment over just simply saying a couple of silly things? And now we're actually sexually harassing them, kind of. Next is Kashiwara. It's strange because I'm still very calm. While I'm feeling dizzy, I decide to do something more audacious. Okay, why don't I get rid of the bra first and then enjoy the boobs? I'm a genius! Oh yeah, you're so smart, dude. I know it's silly, but for now I am. Kashiwara is sleeping in a fetal position, so it's easy to unhook the bra. I slip my hand into her back, and pling! It's done. Ooh, we unhooked the bra. I believe only chosen men are able to unhook the bra with one hand. It takes practice, but it feels really cool and awesome when you can do it with one hand. Just like bling, in one smooth, motion, bling, and then like, whoo, I'm a magician, baby. And then the boobs are released. Am I one of them? Am I cool or what? I reach out to her breast with no hesitation. Squiggle wiggle. Look at this. Kashiwara is still sleeping soundly. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, you actually see, yeah, our hand did go underneath Kirari's shirt. Damn. It's like, with Chie, it's like, yeah, this doesn't feel good enough. We need to make an improvement. Let's go under the shirt. Squeeze, squeeze. Yeah, this is still not good enough. We need to get rid of the bra. And the next one, alright, we got rid of the bra. And that's Kashiwara. The ultimate boob grab. I grope her ample breasts. I want to touch them directly. My goal is the salience on the top. Because of her posture, it's hard to reach, but I won't give up. Just as mountain climbers head to the top, I devote everything I have. We have to reach the summit. We have to reach the nipple. I feel like someone's talking in my head. Urged by some curiosity, I keep groping her soft breasts. What's going on? Trying to stick my hand into her cleavage, but the bra has moved to a weird position, so it's getting in the way. Goddamn bra, move out of the way. But I won't give up. I'll conquer this mystic mountain. Oh yeah, this mountain is harder to fucking conquer than the Himalaya and what is the other one? Rocky Mountains? I don't know. The other mountain is really tall. Kilimanjaro. I don't know. Which one's the tallest one? You got one in America, right or not? I think the Himalayas are in India somewhere. I don't know. This is the toughest mountain we've ever faced. Okay, in a little bit more steps, I'll reach it. Come on. I get heated up. Oh shit, she's awake! Kashiwara is looking at me in shock. This is a dream. You're dreaming. This is not reality, Kashiwara. Look me in the eyes and go back to sleep on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I stand in front of her, half naked with a dangling base and a long hair wig. And my right hand is stuck to her breast. It's like suction against it. I try to contrive a good excuse, but I can't think of any. I finally realize I'm not fully awake now, and there can be no good excuses anyway. Oh, I'm just trying to touch your boobs. I like that approach, just straight up honesty. Honest Abe wasn't scolded when he told the truth. But what about Honest Maejima though? She doesn't seem to grasp what's going on either. I don't know. It was just an impulse. Kinda felt like it, I guess. Actually, I really don't know. Wasn't this our revenge? Somehow this was our revenge, right? It's a good revenge, I gotta say. I guess I just want to, but I can't give the reason. That really is a conundrum. Why do I want to touch boobs? Because boobs are like the jiggliest, softest things you'll ever feel in your life. You want to squeeze it. Both of us are lost for words. Anyway, I can't keep my hand on her breasts, so I withdraw my hand. I'm sorry. Totally sorry. See, we get back to normal. It's nothing. Yeah. Totally nothing happened at all. Kashiwara nods. Well, there you have it. Even though I say that, I don't know what we have. Whatever. Just play it out smoothly, man. You should get more sleep or you'll get sick. Good night. I leave her because I don't want to think too much. It's like, yeah, I got a quick squeeze in, but you know, you should really get back to sleep, girl. Good night. I hear her voice from behind. After I drink water in the restroom, I go back to sleep where I originally was. I don't understand what happened to myself. Anyhow, Kashiwara is likely not to remember it. I hope so, at least. I hope she doesn't change her attitude toward me from tomorrow on. I guess I just got lucky. Or maybe it was just a dream. I wake up around noon. Everybody else is already up. The owner says he's going to treat all of us with a barbecue. He seems very impressed with our performance last night. It sure was one heck of an event. You know, everybody participated, everybody drank, got drunk, we got fed alcohol. I want to think if what happened last night is real or not. But there's no time. I go outside and head to the barbecue location. On a boat? We come to a port. The owner is taking us to a near uninhabited island to barbecue there. He says the beach of that island is almost a private beach. He uses that island for his family occasions. While putting the barbecue equipment on the boat, a familiar face shows up. Oh, sup Tom? What's up, dude? It's Tom. He's carrying bags of meat and vegetables because the owner asked him to get the stuff for the barbecue. He scratches his head apologetically. It's alright, dude. Don't worry, you didn't miss much, you know? It was kind of a boring event. The boat starts after we loaded all the stuff. 9 people on a small cruiser. We're cramped. A ship this size rolls hard. By the time some of us start to get sick, we arrive at the island. Some might have thrown up if it hadn't been this quick. The owner and his friends must be used to the boat. They're setting up the barbecue on the wide sand while chatting. One person opens a can of beer already, damn. As if last night wasn't enough, of course not. Gotta keep on drinking, you know? You know what the secret is to never get a hangover? Is to never stop drinking. I sit in the shade with some others because I got seasick. Chie is also resting. Kirari seems to get along with Western people. She's mingling with them naturally. I think her personality is more suitable to Western culture. What's Kashiwara doing? She walks up to me and hands me a drink. I'm a bit sick. I couldn't sleep well last night. Yeah, I had this crazy weird dream where I was suddenly touching boobs. How about you, Kashiwara? You can handle the wobbliness of the sea, the ocean. That's good. Even though I'm acting cool, I'm very nervous inside, like, oh shit, is she gonna bring it up? Is she gonna bring it up? I can't help wondering if what happened last night is true or not. Since she doesn't say anything, it means that she's either pretending it didn't happen, or it actually didn't happen. Or she wasn't quite awake at that time. Yeah, it could be that she just doesn't remember it. If it's other than she's pretending, I shouldn't say anything. But if she's pretending it didn't happen, then I want to explain that I wasn't quite myself then. I don't want her to think that I do that kind of thing usually. That incident was an exception, yeah, it was just a one moment of weakness, you know? Normally I'm a strong-willed man. While I'm wondering, Kashiwara walks away to check on Chie. I heave a sigh. By the time I start smelling the barbecue sauce, I feel better. It smells good. I look over Tom's shoulder, then he hands me a piece of meat on a plate, smiling like a toothpaste commercial guy. Oh, this smell wiped my sickness away. I take the plate. The pork rib smells great. I take a bite and the juice just spreads in my mouth. Oh, that juicy meat. I look at the blue ocean while biting on the meat. This is sensational. I can forget this morning's mysterious incident already. The owner offers me a beer as I indulge in the feeling. Is that a compliment or not? Is that good? Does that mean I drink good or bad? Even though his pronunciation is shaky, he seems to know some idioms. Oh, thank you. I take the drink. I guess that's a compliment? You drink like a fish. With a clicking sound, I open a can of Okinawa beer. It's printed with a 3-star logo. The cold, bitter taste washes away the meat juice in my mouth. There's a blue sky, emerald green ocean, white sand, delicious meat in one hand, and beer in the other. Yep, some people might call this perfection. There are cheerful foreign people, and my close friends, and they're all beautiful. When I wave at them, they wave back at me. What is this happy feeling? It's like a dream. This is just the perfect ending to our whole journey, right? I want to share this with Murakami and Tonoya, who'd probably understand this feeling, but they're in Tokyo under a gray sky. I thought a band tour would be harsher. Never expected to have this kind of luxurious moment. The owner comes back to me after talking to some people. Alright. I'll keep eating and drinking. He looks drunk. His bald head is all red. I get worried about his finances because he's treating us with lots of beers and meat. I tell him I've had enough and show my worry, but he says his club hasn't raved like this, hasn't raved up like last night for a while, and tells me not to worry, and pats on my shoulder. Well, maybe we'll come back someday, okay? We'll have a reunion there. And he explains why he invited us. Oh, that's why it's called geisha. He wanted to have beautiful girls perform there, but somehow, you know, things just didn't go according to plan. He sounds like he's joking, but the look on his face, I think he's telling the truth. He keeps talking in drunkenness. He talks about his life back in the US, and his love for Japanese girls, but he says he doesn't like Japan itself that much. And he starts talking about Tom's past. People were afraid of Tom? He says he couldn't get along with other kids of the same age because he grew up in a strict family, so he played with the soldiers who came to his father's church. Since Tom was shy and cowardly, the soldiers tried to get him courage. They trained him with martial arts while playing. Really now? The owner laughs. After he realized his strength, Tom started making trouble with local gang members because of his sense of justice. Tom kept winning. He wasn't doing anything bad, but people started to fear him since he didn't have any friends to back him up. He's a changed person now, huh? Tom's old friends respect him for his strength, benevolence, and diligence. The owner praises him joyously, as if Tom is his own son. He's drunk, so I'm not sure how much of what he says is true, but he probably isn't lying either, so the story must be true overall. I've heard similar stories like that, but the part about the soldiers definitely sounds like Okinawa. Tom smiles bashfully. When the owner and I stare at him, he smiles like some kind of celebrity, but he's strong. I shouldn't upset him. After everybody becomes full, somebody finds a set of fireworks on the boat and starts playing with them. I'm too full and drunk, so I watch them from a distance. Kirari and Chie are cheerfully playing with foreign people. Chie isn't usually cheerful like that, so she must be drunk too. She's talking in English with a veggie plate in her hand, because she definitely seems vegetarian. Kashiwara, on the other hand, is sitting by the water. Are you gathering shellfish or something? Baby neck clams? I must also be drunk to be asking a question like that. Kashiwara smiles and stands up. Okay. I I hold up my hand like she says, and she drops a tiny white grain on my palm. What is it? Just sand?
よく見てください。
It looks like a star. It has many splinters. A sea star? Oh, star grit. Star grit? I've seen bottled ones at souvenir shops. I don't think those are exclusively from Okinawa. I've seen them before somewhere else.
偶然一粒だけ落ちてるのを拾ったんで、他にもないかと思ったんです。でも他には見つからなくて、これだけだったのでしょうか。
You never know. I sit and look for it. We can look together. I can't find it soon. I feel dizzy when I try to concentrate.
ありますか？
I can't do this kind of tedious work. I stare at the star grid she handed me. But what makes this shape? Is it some kind of special water flow that makes it?
そういうのじゃないですね。これって小さな生物の死骸なんですよ。一粒一粒が一つの生き物の殻だったんです。
Why didn't you tell me it was someone's carcass? What the heck? A carcass, huh? It doesn't sound very romantic.
それでですね、星の砂を年の数と同じだけ拾って帰ると幸福になるって話があるんですよ。
So we gotta find 18? That sounds very romantic. That suddenly went from, that's not very romantic, oh, that's very romantic.
ロマンチックかどうかにやたらこだわるんですね。
Kashiwara laughs. It's important. So you are collecting those for your happiness?
そういうつもりでもなかったんですけど、ただなんとなく。
She just found one and just thought, you know what, while I'm at it, might as well try and find 17 more. Okay, let's collect them up to the amount of your age. You have to be happy, Kashiwara.
幸せですか。
W happiness. Kashiwara smiles bitterly. Yeah, I'll give you a hand. You found one, so I'm sure we can find more. I roll up to the hem of my pants. I'm wearing beach sandals, so I don't have to care about my shoes.
そうですか。でも幸せって漠然すぎてよくわからないですよね。どういう感じになったら幸せなんでしょう。
I can't answer such a difficult question. I don't know what happiness is, but when you feel happy, I guess that's happiness? Yeah, happiness is when you feel happy. And we start looking for star grit. Tom talks to us while we're digging the sand. We tell him we're digging for star grit, and he tells us we can find them on the beach on the west side, so we head over there. I want Kashiwara to be happy by collecting the star grit. We get to the spot that Tom suggested, but we can't find them that easily. But we start finding one by one eventually. We put them in Kashiwara's pill case. Really? In her pill case? We must look funny to others, because we're just digging in sand, ignoring the beautiful nature around us. We dig for about an hour, and we finally get the number of her age. 18, right? 18 in total. Your happiness is guaranteed now. My back hurts because I've been sitting for long.
そうですね。
Kashiwara smiles bitterly.
いいお土産ができました。後でちゃんとした入れ物に移し替えます。
Oh yeah. She preciously puts her pill case away.
次は
Hold on to your
前島さんの
happiness.
分も探しましょう。
Oh wait, we're gonna find more? No, that's okay. I'm tired. Yeah, besides, you know, I don't want to be happy anyway. Happiness is overrated. I can be happy through your happiness, Kashiwara.
じゃあ休んでてください。私が探しますから。
Aww. No, don't bother.
でも不公平ですよ。これだって見つけたのほとんど前島さんじゃないですか。
That's because I wanted you to be happy. That's okay. I want to find my happiness myself.
じゃあ旅の思い出に持って帰ってください。
You're giving it to me? Don't stick to it.
一方的に何かしていただくだけじゃ嫌なんです。
You're stubborn. Kashiwara doesn't seem to give in. So I sit with her to look for more star grit.
前島さんは向こうの木陰で休んでてください。私が探しますから。
Aww. We both need happiness, right? Alright. She doesn't listen, so I sit in the shade as she said. 2 or 3 will do. You should quit when your back starts to hurt, okay? I yell at her from the shade.
大丈夫です。ゆっくりしててください。
You sure? Don't overdo yourself. She yells back and starts looking with a serious face. Why does she stick to it that much? Because she wants us to be happy too, you fool! Doesn't she like to owe me? Like she said? Or does she want me to take the star grid she collects? The latter is just me being selfish. I watch her look for the star grid, but I'm worried about her body. We're alone on the beach now. We're far from everybody else. There's only the sound of the waves and the rustle of leaves in the wind. It's really laid back. Kashiwara looks fine despite my worries. I lie down in relief. Then I feel like peeing. Oh god, what? I tell Kashiwara I'm going to pee, and I step into a bush behind me. After getting far enough from her, I start to pee. Why do I always heave a sigh after urinating? I spot something in the woods when I head back. Uh-oh, what is it? A cabin? Kashiwara! I see something in the woods! I don't know, I got a bad feeling about this. I've seen the movie Cabin in the Woods.
どうしました？
Kashiwara rushes towards me. I'm already near the strange object when she gets here. There's a shack in the woods. I've seen something like that on the news on TV. There was a shack like this where an ex-university professor lived, who sent bombs all over the US for his hatred of the modern world. The shack looks foreboding because of that image. It doesn't look abandoned. I see signs of entry around the entrance. What is that like on the side? Are it like huge pumpkins or big ass coconuts? I don't know, there's something underneath the window. The owner said this island is uninhabited, but does somebody live here after all? If so, they must be a weirdo, because there's no electricity, tap water, or stores. Yeah, it's the 21st century, how can you survive with those things? I can only imagine something related to a crime from the shack, but that isn't necessary the way it is. I hear some people drop out of modern society and move to Okinawa to get cured. They'll live with tramps. What? Live with tramps is considered cured? Maybe one of them lives in this shack. What do you think? I tell Kashiwara what I imagined.
どうなんでしょう。でも、本当に住んでいるんでしょうか。
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? See? There's a sign of entry there.
たまたま通りかかった人が、ちょっと出入りしただけかもしれません。
Or you know, someone similar like us that saw this and just got curious? What do you mean, when they passed by?
私たちみたいに、遊ぶために立ち寄った人はいそうです。
Yeah.
港からそう離れていないですし。
I know what she says makes more sense than my imaginations, but I'm not convinced. Maybe it's some tough macho naturalist like C.W. Nickel who lives here. No clue who that is. Kashiwara doesn't seem to understand what I said. Like, if you said Bear Grylls or something, I'm like, ah, okay, I know who you think, you know? Then, at least then we can understand, okay, that dude doesn't need tap water because he got other stuff to drink. That I could understand, but C.W. Nickel, who's that? Well, let's find out more. It bugs me.
前島さん。
She stops me, but I step closer to the shack. There's scattered trash around it. It doesn't look like somebody comes here only sometimes. Somebody must live here. I stop near the entrance and listen carefully. Sounds like nobody is in right now, but they could just be sleeping. I walk to the side and look through a small window. Nobody is in now, but it's obvious somebody lives here. It's messy inside. There's a table in the center of the room with a glass and liquor on it, and the ashtray is full. There's a hammock hanging by the wall with a crumpled blanket.
前島さん。
Kashiwara looks into the room and calls me. Looks like a young person lives here. She nods. We can tell. From the alcohol and cigarettes and broken chair. From the magazines, t-shirt hanging on the wall, and furniture. I can tell it's a young person who lives there, of course. No actual adult would be messy, right? No, only young people. I don't know if Kashiwara noticed, But I see a used condom in the corner, really? That's the thing that we notice? The fact that it's somehow used as well? Like maybe he just was blowing it up as a balloon, trying to make balloon animals. Unless he sees something inside of it. I don't know. If whoever lives here brought a girl to this place, then dude, I would give him a high five or something, right? Like, damn, how do you convince a girl to like, okay, first of all, the fact that he got with a girl, kudos to him, right? But how do you convince a girl to like, hey, wanna go to my secret shack right on the middle of an uninhabited island and fuck our brains out or something like that? I feel like it would be kind of difficult to convince a girl of. So, I'm pretty impressed, dude, if that's what happened. They must have some kind of connection with people outside, not totally shunned from society. I can see some CDs scattered. Those are all foreign titles, no J-pop, and everything is rock. I can't quite see the band's name. I recognize the cover art, but I can't read the jackets from here. It smells like a rocker. What if this is just, like one of the things that I've sort of heard, or if you sort of keep up to date with certain bands sometimes, you know, like in interviews or whatever, like some bands, when they're actually like writing their next album or something like that, some of them, some artists or bands, they sort of just seclude themselves from the world, similarly like this, and just go to live up in the woods for like a week or a couple of weeks, just so they have no interruptions when writing lyrics for the next song and blah blah blah, just, you know, completely sort of step away from everything. What if this is kind of like that, you know, a rock band, maybe Star Generation, I don't know, fucking know, or just a popular one here in Okinawa, that's just like, alright, let's write our new album, and then they just come here to this uninhabited island and obviously bring this sort of stuff with them, right? I said it smells like a rocker. It's not only those CDs that make me think that way. I'm very cautious, but I usually leave quickly after having a peek. But something interests me. A rock and roller who lives on a southern uninhabited island. It smells dangerous, but also intriguing. You can go back to everybody, Kashiwara. Yeah, I'll just hang around for 5 more minutes, okay? I walk to the entrance after I say that to Kashiwara. I turn the knob, and it opens easily. It is not locked. There isn't even a lock installed on this door. Even though this is an uninhabited island, this guy has balls, or maybe that's the reason why there's no lock, because it's uninhabited. I take off my sandals at the threshold. I smell cigarettes, body odor, and alcohol. I find an old guitar in a corner. This guy is a musician, just as I thought. I get joyous and look through the CDs on the floor. They're all American rock music. I can tell only the famous ones. There are many bands I've never heard of, and there's no Japanese music. What if it's the, what was the blonde guy's name, right? What if this is like his secret shack? The one that works with us. Well, we don't work there anymore. But was his name Johnny? I don't know. You know the blonde dude that I'm talking about, right? It's been a couple of days since I recorded this. But what was his name? I feel like it sort of seems more like him. Maybe in his past. That's why he has a connection to the other bands in the club that he took us towards, right? Maybe this is just sort of from his past. And sometimes he just comes back here to relive his past of being a rock and roller. There are Japanese comics, so the guy isn't foreign, but the CDs are only in English. As I expected, this guy is very weird. I get more excited. I'm definitely like 75% sure that it's the blonde dude. I sense a strong smell while looking through the CDs. There's an open can with rotten food in it. I see a glass by it, so this must have been something to munch on while drinking. I also find a bottle of spicy peppers soaked in awamori. It's incredibly spicy. I guess he couldn't finish the can because he put too much spice in it. He might be a funny guy. I feel even closer to him. I stand up to look for his photo.
身内以外の男の人の部屋に入るの初めてです。
I'm surprised because I thought she's already left. She's standing on the floor on barefoot. Whoa, 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 don't stand here in your bare feet. A jewel in a dunghill, huh? I know that isn't too polite to this residence, but it's pretty accurate. Like, look at this fucking shithole. And then we got Glorious, our Princess Kashiwara inside of this. This guy probably plays in a band. I point at the electric guitar, and Kashiwara nods.
でも私たち勝手に入っていいんでしょうか？
Probably not. But I don't tell her that. It's okay. We're all rock and rollers, right? Exactly. You know, if we're all part of the same, so what is his is mine now too. We're like soulmates, even if we haven't met. Even though I say so, if somebody went into my room without permission, I'd be very upset. I know Kashiwara isn't convinced, but she seems to be thinking about something else.
あれは何が入ってるんでしょう？
She points to the corner, which box? What would that be? There's a safe. It looks very out of place in this defenseless room. Maybe he keeps important stuff like his wallet and money in there.
でもお財布は本棚の上に普通に置いてありますよ。あれ違うんですか？
What if that's a decoy wallet, huh? You think like, oh, his wallet is there. That means that there won't be a wallet inside the safe, and then people will give up trying to look what's inside because they think, oh, there's no money in there. It's a decoy wallet. You're right. That's his wallet. Then what's inside? See, we're thinking it right now. We didn't even thought of a decoy wallet. Something more important than his wallet? It looks out of place because of its concealment. This guy lives so openly, yet hides something like that?
なんでしょう。なんだか気になりますね。
Then it's gotta be something like personal, right? Something that only means a lot to him, but not to a random stranger like us. Yeah. What can be inside of that dial lock safe? A newborn baby? What? A newborn baby? A dead cat? An umbilical cord? What? Those are like the worst guesses. What the fuck? Oh, we got a locked safe in here. What could be in there? I'm sorry, newborn baby, dead cat, umbilical cord? Those would not be my first three guesses, okay? They wouldn't even be my last three guesses. I would never guess that. The fuck, dude? I can think of only something disgusting that's not possibly inside. I hate my rotten imagination. I can't even guess what's inside. Well, you just did. Then I glance outside, and my eyes meet with somebody. There's a person standing in the woods. Our eyes are locked. He's a black-skinned masculine figure. He has spiky black hair, dark sunglasses, and a floral patterned open shirt. It's that dude! He looks like a thug overall. Oh, I guess that also makes sense if it were him. Then it's at least kind of connected to the blonde dude. But yeah, it's the black guy that sort of, you know, that said that I should pimp out Kashiwara. He essentially sort of said that, right? I can tell he's the one who lives here just by looking at him. He looks scarier than I imagined. Kashiwara! I grab her hand while she's standing absent-mindedly. I run to the exit. I can possibly talk our way out of this, but it looks too scary to do that, so I decide to run. I get my sandals at the threshold and run into the bush, but Kashiwara's on bare feet. Oh, it's this dude. I knew it'd be him. Well, after my first guess. I wish he'd just ignore us, but that's not happening. He starts chasing us through the bushes. How does a dude that fucking lives like that have a fucking 8-pack like that, okay? What the hell? We're not heading in a good direction. If we keep running this way, we're going to be farther from everybody. Just keep running, look at those feet. Oh, she put on her sandals after all? This doesn't make sense. What the fuck? You got like... No, okay, I totally saw it weird because apparently the right leg of each person is like browner skinned, and also like the color of the sandals is also for some reason darker. Like why? Like almost as if it's in the shade. But it doesn't make much sense. So I thought like, what the fuck? There are like 4 different pairs of feet, but they're all like, you know, like it doesn't make sense. Like if you look at the 2 pair of feet on the left, like you can see that they're the same sandals, but the one on the right is like the sandals are white. On the left, they're sort of grayish. The skin color of the leg on the right with the white sandals is pale. And then the skin color on the same exact left leg of the same sandals is brown. What the fuck? So I got really confused over that. But yeah, there's no other way now. We run directly away from that guy. We jump into a bush, jump over a stream, and hide behind a big tree. Kashiwara leans to me, and I hold her. I'm carrying her like Tarzan as we swing across the vine. Are you alright?
大丈夫です。
Daijoubu. She says so, but she looks pale because we ran as fast as we could. I slowly turn around. I don't know if we lost him, but we made some distance from him. I can't hear anything. He looked desperate. Did he have some secret stuff in his
あ
home?
の金庫でしょうか。だとしても、私たち何も見てないのに。
Kashiwara seems to have regained some spirit. Shady people are needlessly cautious. I hope he believes we're good
でも、
Samaritans.
ロックンローラーはソウルメイトなんですよね。
Yeah, I made that shit up, Kashiwara. There are many kinds of rock and rollers. He must be different from our kind. Anyway, that guy... yeah, he's not... You know, you got rock and rollers, and then you got rock, and then you got rollers too. So there's like 3 different groups. He's in one of the other ones. I think I've seen that guy before. Isn't that the guy who played that Chuck Berry song in Geisha the other night? He talked to us after the show when we were talking about the constellations outside. I couldn't tell instantly because he was wearing sunglasses, but I think he's the same guy. I remember that his blunt attitude scared
それ
me.
は私にはわかりません。
It's definitely him. Kashiwara didn't see him clearly. I guess he is. If so, he's not totally out of line. He's not an illegal alien or something, at least. Tom! What was his name? The blonde dude was named Tom. Tom said he used to be bad, but he's rehabbed now. Uh-oh, maybe that's his shack where he pretends to be rehabbed, and then every time he relapses, he comes back to his shack over there. And his performance was great. Well, his performance doesn't really count for being a good person. On the contrary, somebody with talent tends to have problems in their characters or behavior. Oh shit, really? I can tell that from Toriya, Yagihara-san, and Kirari. A rockstar is almost another way of naming a criminal, damn! I wouldn't call Toriya a criminal, or Kirari. Out of the 3, Yagihara-san probably matches closer to criminal, but even him I wouldn't call him a criminal. Criminal. If he's a real rock and roller, he must be a hater of this world. I can understand many things about his life if it's true. I can understand, but it doesn't make this situation any better. It doesn't mean it'll give us a chance to talk it over with him. The fact we snuck into his place is nothing but truth. But, so we have to keep running. And I know he'll find us sooner or later. It'll be hard after that. My feet are hurting because I ran in beach sandals. And so are Kashiwara's. We can't continue to run like this. If we can't run together, then there's only one way. Well, I should say the phrase I couldn't use last time. I intentionally say it slow, trying not to make her worry.
何ですか?
Well, just don't look back and run. If he keeps chasing, I'll divert his attention. You should run in the meantime, just keep on running, do not stop. Kashiwara interrupts.
それはできないですよ。私、その言葉あまり好きじゃないです。
Damn. Kashiwara does not want me to be like to nobly sacrifice myself for her sake, to rescue her, to protect her. She
前
frowns.
島さんに何かあったらどうするんですか？構わないわけないですよ。
I'll be alright because I can run faster than ordinary people. I'll run after I buy some
ビ
time.
ーチサンダルじゃ無理ですよ。
Yeah, it's hard to run in sandals. I know that. And I saw he's wearing sneakers. Oh, we're doomed. We're doomed. We can't compete with a dude wearing sneakers when we're running in sandals. We won't be able to run by ordinary means. It's not impossible. Well, we've got to do this, even if it won't go well. Anyway, you should run first because you don't have much
大
strength.
丈夫ですよ。絶対離れません。
Aww, Kashiwara. No, I need you
そんな
to. Kashiwara looks confused. Say no more. Just go. Just go. I push her. Oh my god. Oh shit. I hear him closer than I thought. Alright, we just need to... even though I don't think we'll be faster than him, we're sort of in like a jungle or whatever, right? We can use the territory to our advantage to like sort of start zigzagging between trees and, I don't know, use vines, fucking hide in the bushes, use anything, you know? Shit! And after we almost got away too. We talked for too long. It's too late to separate if he's this close. Okay, we run together! Well, there goes the plan. I whisper to her and grab her hand. She nods and grabs my hand back. This feels a bit romantic. Oh god, we're being chased by someone while we're running away passionately as lovers. Running with a beauty. Every guy must dream about this once. I never have. If this were a romantic movie, we would get away safely. While thinking that, we start to run. Here we go again. My feet hurt. Kashiwara is clenching her teeth. Her feet must be hurting more than mine, so I can't show my pain. Are you alright? Am I putting up a good poker face? I'm very nervous. It's more nerve-wracking to run with somebody than to run by myself. My body gets stiff. I continue to rest in my imagination. If it were a fantasy movie, not romantic, then we'd enter a fantasy world, or it'd just be like a random closet and we enter into the world of Narnia. And if some weird avant-garde director's movie, we'd just die meaninglessly. Yeah, if it were a Michael Bay movie, we'd die in an explosion right about now, we'd step on like a random landmine and then boom! I love a fantasy movie here. I want to join the Mad Tea Party and watch the court trial of the Trumps. What the fuck? Are they predicting the future here? Wouldn't that happen now? The voice sounds nothing like fantasy. The voice is very powerful. Asians can't even imitate that thick voice. Wait, I'm Asian? Hey! Stop! Stop running! Does that sound thick enough? Probably not. I'm not thick. I'm thin. Of course, we won't stop. We jump down a hill and go hide into a bush. Shit, he saw us. When we turn around, we can see him clearly. It's not easy to lose him. Habu snakes? He shouts at us. He's gonna hit us with a snake. Ignore him. He's just trying to stop us. It really just sounds like he's trying to warn us. But this is I mean, what is he trying to do? Is he like trying to be friendly towards us? But we're just really, you know, misinterpreting the situation because he's chasing us and we think we've done something wrong. Therefore, we think he's actually angrily chasing us. Well, in fact, he's just like, no guys, don't go there. Stop. Let me, you know, catch up with you guys so I can stop you. I get worried because Kashiwara looks tired. Is she alright to run like this? We jump over a log and keep running. What? He stumbles at the log and falls. We got lucky, yes, yes! We have to increase the distance now. This could be our last chance. So I need Kashiwara to run for the last time. Of course, we ignore him and run. What, did he fall again? He screams his lungs out. What if he's the one that got caught by the snakes? He actually got bitten by the snake. That's kind of ironic. He's like, don't go there, there's snakes in there. And then the snake gets him and not us. Huh? We stop after hearing that. We turn around and see him rolling on the ground trying to brush off something. I carefully watch him because he might be acting. Kashiwara holds her mouth with her hand. Yeah. He's grabbing something like a robe. It's a green robe. Can you die if a Habu bites you? I turn around to Kashiwara. Is it a venomous snake? She nods. We look at each other's face and nod. We walk up to him. Hey, are you okay, sir? I know a snake bit you and all, but are you okay?